Hey everyone, this is Ieasha of Event Decor Designs by Ieasha, and today I'm going to bring to you a sweetheart table. So as you see, I'm going to be decorating this table right here. This is in my living room, so I'm going to be doing a sweetheart mock-up. So as you see, I have these gorgeous chargers right here. These are the silver charger plates, and if you would like these, the link will be in the description box below. These are absolutely gorgeous for a sweetheart table. So as you see, I have 3 of them, but I'm just going to be using 2 of them, one for the bride and one for the groom. So as you see, I'm just going to be taking these and just adding them to the table. So as you see right here, I've already put on my tablecloth. So what I'm doing, I'm using this gorgeous velvet tablecloth, y'all. It's like more of a it's like an icy blue color. I guess that's a name for it, but it's absolutely gorgeous and it's velvet, y'all. So I thought this would be perfect for a sweetheart table. And what I'm doing, as you see me, I'm just adding the silver table runner down the table. I think that gives it a little classy look. So as you see, I have these vases, y'all. These vases are absolutely gorgeous, and I've shown you these vases before. I'm going to leave a link in the description box as well as in the card section so that you can see me unboxing these. But these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to be adding these to the table. Now, as you see, I'm using a lot of different beautiful colors that is going to blend very well at the end. So make sure you stay to the end and see how it comes out. But I'm going to show you how to put the vase on the vase here. As you see, I'm just getting this part out and I'm just going to be adding it to the bottom just so that it can stand up. And so this little part right here is what you take off. This is the screw, and this little like screwdriver type thing, it comes with the vases. So all you have to do is just take it, put it on, and just take the screw out from the bottom, as you see me doing right here, and that's the screw. So now what you would do is just take the bottom part, which is the base that comes with it also, and just put it on the bottom and just add the screw back into it. Just keep watching and I will show you how to do it. All right, so now that I've tightened it up, this is the way it looks. As you see, the base part as well as the top part, y'all, this is amazing. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put one on each side. I'm going to have one on the left side, which is the groom side, and one on the right side, which I'm going to use as the bride side. So here's the other one here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it together just like I did the first one. All right, y'all, so I showed you the silver charger plates, but I found these right here, y'all. Those are gorgeous also, but I think I decided to just go ahead and use the silver charger plates because I think that the silver just really looks good. And I have the silver table runner down the middle of the table, and it looks really, really great with the icy blue color, the velvet color right here. And I feel like it's going to blend well with the vases and everything that I'm going to be putting on the table. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add one on each side, one for the bride and one for the groom. Now I could put it to the back side, but I decided to put it to the front. You know, this is a mock-up just to show you how to do everything. Of course, if you at a wedding, you would actually put it toward the back side where the napkins, y'all. These are satin napkins, and in the color blue. And this is the darker blue than the actual icy blue tablecloth. But y'all, this is going to blend so very well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you 2 different ways that I'm going to be adding the tablecloths to. The napkins onto the charger plates. And of course you can do them whichever way that you want to do it. I'm just going to show you 2 ways that looks really great, absolutely gorgeous to do it, and you can choose which way that you want to do it. There's so many different ways of napkin folding, and that will look good for any event actually. So just watch me as I show you what I'm going to be doing. All right, so you see that I just added the napkins to the front, to the middle part of the charger plate. And y'all, that's absolutely gorgeous. Now I have these gold cutlery that I'm going to be adding to the table to each side of the charger plates. So I have the forks, I have the spoon, and I also have the knives. So I'm going to go ahead and add them to the table as well. Now, when it comes to cutlery, just make sure that you add the forks, the knives, and the spoon in the area where it goes. Um, and I will be talking to you more about that, how it comes to place setting. Now, make sure when you add in the knife that you add the knife closest to the actual charger plate, and you want um, the sharp part of the knife to face the charger plate. That's the way that I put my. That's how I do my cutlery when I'm decorating. So just always make sure you do that. All right, and that's what I'm telling you. I went ahead of myself, but this is how you put the knife, as you saw when I showed you the sharp part of the knife. So you put that part facing the plate, the charger plate or the plate, and then you go in with everything else, and you just make it look um, really nice for a table setting. All right, now, y'all, I have these gorgeous gold goblets or wine glasses. They're absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add them to the table also. One on each side, one for the groom and one for the bride. Now, sometimes, of course, the bride and the groom have their own plate, have their own chargers. I'm sorry, they have their own wine glasses they want to use. So in that case, you would just use whatever it is that they give you. Now, y'all, I have had these for a while. This is the Mr. and Mrs. sign. Absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to I step back and look at the table and see why I wanted to add these. Um, and so we're just going to add these to the table also. Now, I'm thinking about adding them to the very back side of the table, or I may add them in the middle of the table, not sure yet. But what I do, I go ahead and just place the things there to see how it looks. I place it, then I step back, look at it. If it doesn't look right, then I go back and I position it another way until I get it right into it's appeasing to my eyes. And you know, as you see right here, I had the Mr. sign behind the goblet, and you don't want to have anything behind the goblet because you do want the guests to be able to see, and you also want the depending on where the bride and groom is sitting, you want them to be able to see also. So just always make sure that you do not put something in front of the sign or a goblet or whatever it may be. Even when it comes to a centerpiece and having a very high centerpiece where people can't see across the table, that's a no-no also. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just going to just make sure everything looks good on the table. Take a step back, look at it. If not, go up there and, go back to your table and rearrange anything that needs to be rearranged. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the napkins and I'm going to do another napkin fold. Now this fold I'm going to be doing is one that I think is very nice. And I'm going to be putting it on the side of the charger plate. So just watch as I show you what I'm going to be doing. All right, so as you saw, the very first one I did was on the right side, which is the Mrs. side or the bride side. And I just added the napkin on the side of the charger plate. Y'all, I think this is very classy also. Looks very good. And it really just brings a really good look to a charger plate or to a table. This is a sweetheart table. If you're decorating for just setting up really any table, it looks really good. So here it is, y'all. I want to give you a close-up of what I have done. So let's start right here with the tablecloth. So you see this is what I call my icy blue velvet tablecloth. Absolutely gorgeous. All of the links will be in the description box below. So make sure you go and check it out. Here is the silver a table runner that I have going across the middle. So let's go ahead and look at the charger plate. So here is the silver charger plate that I have right here, y'all. This is really cute. So here's my blue napkin that I added. Here's the cutlery that I added, the spoon, the knife, and the fork will be here on the other side. All right, so here's the gold goblet. That makes it really, really look good. All right, y'all, so here is the vase. The vase is absolutely gorgeous, like I showed you on the other side, and I absolutely love this vase. It is gorgeous. Now, you can put some flowers in it or like a flower ball on top if you would like. Now, that really, really would make it even, pop more, but I didn't do all that, so I think it's absolutely gorgeous either way. So I'm just going to just give you a... So let's look at this Mrs. sign. I have the Mrs. sign that goes here on the bride side. Then I have the and side, that's the and sign that's in the middle, and the Mr., which is over on the side of the groom, or the groom side where he will be sitting. So I did that so that they would know their plates, okay? So here's the other vase on the other side, y'all, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, y'all, so let me just give you a full view of the table. Let me start here on the end and just go all the way down so that you can see the full setup that I did here on the table. Again, this is a sweetheart table. So a lot of times sweetheart tables are smaller. They can be this size. There's so many different sizes when it comes to sweetheart tables. But this is a mock-up that I did just to show you how everything looks in the different colors and how everything blend very, very well. Now, another thing that you can add when it comes to your sweetheart table, of course, you have to have some chairs. A lot of people do gorgeous throne chairs, at least two of them. A lot of people do the other different chairs that they can find that's absolutely gorgeous. I helped with an event on Saturday, And the wedding was absolutely gorgeous. The setup was beautiful, and the chairs, y'all, was really, really gorgeous. The sweetheart table was gorgeous, and everything looked really, really good. My daughter helped with putting the floors together, and I helped assist with the vases and everything. So everything at that wedding looked good. So I just wanted to show you this setup for the sweetheart table and how you can set one up also. And yeah, so I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If you love tips and tutorials like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you a part of the Event Decor and Designs by Ieasha family, where we learn about tablescaping, we learn about backdrops, we learn about so many things over here on this channel. I am also an event decorator, so if you need an event decorator, make sure you head over to my website at eventdecoranddesignsbyiesha.com, and you can see everything that I have there. All right, have a great day. Peace.